Alright. Alright. As soon as it's done loading, come on, Pathfinder. Oh man. So I don't think I'm missing any steps, and the next stage is the house at the edge of time, or end of time, or whatever it is. So I'll try to knock that out this stream, and then the next one will be the end of the game. But we'll see. Everything seems to take longer than I remember it taking, or longer than I think that it should take. So, might be more than 2 more streams. Alright, so the game crashed on me last time. I don't remember where I actually left off. Still have a little ways until this, 48 days. So I'm just killing time until... Yeah, the fog is back. He succeeded. Sure, I guess I can grab that. Knock out some kingdom upgrades while we're waiting for the world to end. 40% chance. Okay. Better than nothing, I suppose. Fail. Hey, congrats, Harem. Fail. Good job. Good job. Okay. The fog, let's put him on that. Only a 50% chance. Like livestock. Take care of that. 50% chance. Freedom at any cost. 80% chance. And 100% chance. Are there any curses left? Yes, but he has to take care of it. No. 3 days until he's available. Hey, the Ancient Curse. Fantastic. We'll put him on curses. Then we'll go deal with the Bald Hilltop. Perfect. That's efficient kingdom management right there. It helps that it's invincible, so I don't have to worry if I actually succeed at anything or not. I think last time, didn't she give me her masterpiece last time? Yeah, I think Perfection is her masterpiece. So that means I got 2 masterpieces this playthrough. I got Dragon's Onslaught and I got Nazriel's Perfection. I don't know what her masterpiece is. It's not one that I was ever interested in, like, having. I wanted Vrasks and I wanted Dragons in my first playthrough. So I know what those are. So Perfection, yeah, +5, +2 inherent bonus to all armor class. And it's a longsword. So I'm going to give that, I think, to Jaethal. Oops. Yeah, so armor class goes up by 2, and all of our attack stuff goes up too. Pretty rad. Oh, a chance to stun the opponent on a successful hit. And you can cast the Rockway spell once per day. As a 13th level wizard. And it's okay, it's a speed shock great axe. That'd be good to have earlier on. It's a shame it took me so long to get it. Now, let's see. Immunity to slowing and paralyzing effects, entanglement, and difficult terrain. I mean, in a way, I like the natural armor that I get off of that. Still lacking in armor class, but I'm not meant to take hits anyway. So I need to rely on my damage resist to... Yeah, I guess I don't really need the attacks of opportunity, do I? Plus, these boots look a lot better on her than these do. Looks like she's going to a rave in those boots. Oh yeah, +5 on all saving throws. Is that better than what she has? No, this is better. Don't really need elemental body, but the improved saving throws might be worth it for her. Alright, do some mercantiling, and then we'll go deal with the cursed hilltop. Oh wait, no. The attack isn't there yet. Never mind, we can do some more kingdom upgrades. Like quick save beforehand, just in case I'm wrong. Alright. I don't have anyone available to do this anyway. Whoopsies. I have 11 days before I can even do anything. Sure. I guess we can knock out some of this while we're killing time. Okay. I'm not... Yeah, not worried about the fog. Whatever. Like success, but we still lost. Oh, a triumph. Good job. Success, success, success. As we do here. So yeah, if I do another upgrade... Yeah, maybe we're gonna lose some stats, it's fine. It's only 20. Our kingdom can't fail anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Alright, so I think this is a problem. We'll put him on that. Alright, we'll focus on problems, of course. Okay. Only a 16% chance. At least he can succeed at that. A 1 in 3% chance. Sure. Alright, we'll do what we can. All right. But first, tribute. Then we can go save our kingdom.
It was time to meet the real mistress of the Stolen Lands. The one who'd been pulling the strings to create and destroy kingdoms for ages now.
I do like the, I forgot his name. I like his design. Not that he's who he says he is anyway, but still a cool looking character. Alright, so we have to do the Bald Hilltop first, right?
We do it,
Alright, one thing at a time. We'll do the Bald Hilltop, then we'll head to the Thousand Voices, which is cleared out. Because I ran out of things to explore. Now I'll look over the map one more time, make sure there's nothing else that I missed. Region-wise, or map node-wise. And then we can head towards the Thousand Voices. So I'm getting a little concerned about experience. I don't think I'm going to hit level 20. But I didn't miss a whole lot. I'll definitely hit level 19. What am I missing? I know I never did the Varnhold's Lot dungeon here. But that's not a lot of experience, so I don't think that really matters. Yeah, what's good? Put this on everybody. Yeah, but they might all achieve the same result, Boggart. Don't know till you try. Alright, I probably don't need all these buffs, but eh. Who's gonna stop me? Chaotic is probably the way to go here. And can't protect from neutral. I'll try evil, I guess.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
Hey, he can start summoning. Oh wait, no, she does this.
Ready. My skills are getting rusty.
All this waiting.
So, any brilliant ideas?
This isn't quite the last one. We just have a little ways to go. It's gonna be at least 2 more streams. Maybe 3. Don Don's adventure isn't over quite yet.
You require my assistance?
Don't think we need Death Ward in this part, so I'm not gonna bother with that. But, I mean, I'm overbuffing for this fight. No, we're going to the final dungeon, but after the final dungeon, you still have the final section of the game. You can actually miss the final section of the game if you don't make the right choice. I think it's a neutral option when you talk to Nerissa. You miss out on like 3 hours of content. Yeah, I plan on doing the final dungeon this stream.
State your desire.
And then it's off to the final act, I guess.
Consider me provoked.
Oh, Harem, you're doing the wrong thing, buddy. Sorry, I was leading you astray.
Repent.
Alright, we're gonna throw down some stinking cloud over here. Alright, and that was it. Yeah, we definitely overbuffed for that fight, but it's fine. I'm gonna have all the buffs, I may as well show them off. So, it all worked out. So we go back to the capital, do one more upgrade. That'll trigger the final Bald Hilltop conversation, I think. And then we can go to the Thousand Voices and enter Nerissa's home. A nasty rumor. Is that what I'm worried about right now? Yeah, and I think the last stream, when I defeated the Spawn of Rovagug so easily, it really demonstrated, in my opinion, how superior strength-based builds are to dexterity-based builds. I mean, yeah, with dexterity, you get a bunch of armor class and dodge chance or whatever, but you also don't kill the Spawn of Rovagug like I did. So I struggled with my dexterity character.
I lead, you follow.
But my Barbarian tore him apart. Or it apart. I don't know what gender it is. So that was cool. Because I'm definitely more of a fan of strength-based builds than dexterity-based builds. Because might is right. Also, my stream's working because it's acting out for me. We'll have more technical issues today. So the statue jupes. Yeah, I am a big fan of it. Because I mean the chaotic evil one or evil or whatever, just it's so generic. But this one is specifically the chaotic evil because well, no man, I didn't see a city in my last playthrough was neutral, so it might just be neutral. I think it's chaotic neutral because it's the same statues that are outside of the Bard's College, or the Patak's Academy of the Arts. And so I think it's supposed to represent chaotic neutrality. That's what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, I can't do that. All right, to the House at the Edge of Time. Time to lay the smack down.
I won't be halted.
Anything else to talk to this guy about? I think I got all the artifacts this playthrough. Oh, here we go. I almost forgot about the Star Commander's gloves. And... uh-oh. I missed a piece of... Maybe I'll do this real quick before we do that. I'm missing 2 collections, or 2 items, right? Where are they at? So I have the Tree Crest Comb, I have the Tree Crest Snuff Box, and the Tree Crest Flask, and the Tree Crest Buckle. Yeah, you missed Jathal's quest, I guess. I think I let her do the ritual. She's not getting her good ending. She's remaining undead. I had her take her daughter for the ritual later on. Yeah, and I only have... But I only have one piece of this? Yeah, this time around. Well, that and I also, yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to go after a good ending, but it also allowed me to keep her in the party since I was using her. Yeah, I only have one piece of the Fallen Warrior's flint. I'm pretty sure I heard that story already. Did I get an extra one? Yeah, I mean, I guess it is a matter of opinion, but I think as far as like the game goes, what they consider their good or probably canon ending would be better. Like if they were to like continue the characters in the next game, their quote good endings would be the canon endings following up. So I'm missing one of these. One second. Because if I do both of these quests, I think I can level up or get really close to it. Alright, let me see this. I got this at the Castle of Knives. Castle of Knives, Castle of Knives, Castle of Knives, and Otherworld. So there's one in the Carnival Glade or the grocery stalls, and I'm pretty sure I finished this one. Let me go check something real quick.
Head on!
Because I don't want to miss out on that experience. If I can hit level 20, then I will. Oh yeah, I know, but I was just saying, like, if they were to make a canon ending for it, the good endings would be like the canon endings for the characters. I understand that there's no actual canon, because it's up to, like, the people that play the game. I wouldn't say all of them deserve it. I don't think all the paladins in Shaylin's order were bad. So let me go to Varnhold real quick. I need to check something here. Yeah, I might still get it, because I still finished the quest, but or I failed the quest, I guess. I was told the big thing you had to do was make sure everyone in the temple died at the end.
We do it my way.
So I think I'm still on track to get it. If not, it's not that big of a deal.
Battles await.
But I do have... Because regardless, you kill Fredero at the end anyway. So, I mean...
I'm losing my temper.
Yeah, the end result should be the same. Well, I wouldn't call it slavery. I mean, it's their religion. It's their, you know, their belief. Oh, I can't go back to the fortress. Well, there's no way that I missed the Fallen Warrior thing. I definitely did that one. Actually, Let me go check something. Yeah, I think that's what I told her to do this time around. I don't remember. I know that I killed everybody, but the killing everybody is a requirement for her Hell Knight ending, which is what I'm going for. But we'll see. Because if I still get her Hell Knight ending and I didn't kill Fredero in our first encounter, I mean, that's, you know, that gives us more knowledge about the game and another way to approach the situation. Because I wasn't using her, she wasn't equipped, and she couldn't beat him in the duel. Because the only way to kill Fredero is to beat him in the duel. And a lot of people I know had trouble with beating him in the first place. My second playthrough, she destroyed him. Yeah, I saw that same thread, Jupes, and but I think that same thread is the one that said that the most important part is killing everybody in the temple. But maybe we'll see. I hope that I get the Hell Knight ending, because that's the one that I want, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I finished a Fallen Soldier. But when I still have a piece of the Fallen Soldier equipment. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I think I just straight up attacked him. Or I just let Valerie decide, and I said screw it. Because I reloaded a couple times trying to figure it out. Though I may... Actually, I don't remember what I did. Because I went through it a few times, so I don't remember which one I actually went through with. Oh, head to Patox. We need to find... Oh, we never found... We never went to the Carnival Glade, right? I found it, but I never went there. Might be faster from up here. No, there's no way. I don't know, maybe. Oh well, I mean, I wasn't invested in her this time around anyway. What we... Sure, take care of that or something. Whatever. Yeah, I need to get one more artifact. So we have to go... here. That'll give me some experience and some money. Not that I necessarily need the money anymore, but won't hurt to have.
We do it my way.
Can't believe I missed an entire location.
Head on!
I even scanned the map a few times looking for somewhere that I may have missed. But it's one of the locations that doesn't glow on the map, so it's harder to spot.
Onwards!
Oh, sorry, Margaret, I missed your comment. Let's see. Yeah, but I mean, there's... Yeah. I mean, that...
We do it my way.
I mean, I'm not saying it's an excuse, I'm just saying it is because it's their faith. I mean, they obviously believe that their faith is the one truth. Faith, right? Actually, I don't know how religion actually works in Pathfinder.
No one stands in my way.
So I feel like I mean, all the gods are real, obviously, so there's no denying that. What was I doing? Oh, yeah.
I won't be halted.
Oh, a whole bunch of these guys.
What's the holdup?
Works for me.
Patience.
Yes?
Let's move already.
We'll do it the hard way.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I'm not excusing it. I don't think anyone should be forced into a belief system they don't, believe in.
Heal me quickly.
Summon Nereid. Who's summoning Nereids?
This body holds no more.
I remember all these guys popping up here. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, that's the case in most religions. I mean, I feel like most fantasy religions base themselves off of, like, ancient Greek mythology and stuff like that, and all the gods sucked back then, so...
I won't be halted.
Yeah, that's usually the case. It doesn't help that the gods, since they represent certain aspects, they have to kind of stick to those aspects, so they're unflinching as well. So there's not a lot of leniency with the deities either.
Here! What's the holdup?
This is my understanding. Again, I'm not an expert on Pathfinder lore.
We do it my way.
So, any brilliant ideas?
This probably won't help a whole lot, but this will. Well, she didn't do a good job this playthrough.
A clever ploy.
Grotus awaits us. I am superior!
Alright, so these Nereids are going to show up again, I think. If they do, I'll throw this at them. Or I can just slow these guys.
This body holds no more.
Oh, switch back to force bombs, try to knock this thing down.
Primitives.
Yeah, as you should, because he's a jerk. Good evening, Cokes. Is it Cokes or Coax? I don't want to mispronounce your name.
Will they ever learn? A fine use of my talents.
There we go, there's the last piece of that set. Coax, okay. Like coaxial cable. Which are a pain in the butt to repair, by the way. Oh, sorry, Bogger, I missed your comments again.
We do it.
Yeah, I very rarely, if ever, use the stealth mode. If I do it, it's usually for, disarming traps. Oh, hey, Cursosaurus Hex is showing up. Yeah, but I don't know if I would equate being forced into a religion the same as slavery unless you were forced to serve the god or goddess. In Valerie's case, she wasn't really forced to do a whole lot. She just had to go to the... Like, she was basically allowed to pass the time and pursue her own interests. She was just taught through the church. Or through the temple. I think. Unless I missed something. I mean, they always intended for her to serve the church, but they never forced her to do anything.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
I mean, it'd be bigotry, absolutely. Thinking that someone has to serve your god or goddess, I mean, it's ignorance, but I don't know if I'd equate it to slavery. Because as you can see here, I mean, she left. I mean, she was allowed to leave, so she wasn't, you know, forced to stay against her will. If that makes sense. I mean, they came after her, kind of, but for the most part, she was left alone. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was absolutely creepy. And I mean, I don't condone it in any way, shape, or form, of course, but it's, I mean, it was a weird situation. Because she was practically donated to the church by her father. So she was kind of treated like property, I guess, but... That's also the standard back in the day. People didn't marry for love or anything, they married for, you know, social standing, business agreements, dowries. Because the whole marrying for love thing is pretty modern, all things considered. Oh yeah, I need to... laser beam. I like how it actually calls it a laser beam. +8 to strength. Does anyone need that? Doesn't change that at all. Would anyone benefit from having a +8 to strength? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have it on him, I guess. He doesn't have gauntlets on, so... Well, okay, yeah, they don't leave her alone, but they also don't force her back. It's all requests and stuff. Like, she can ignore it if she wanted to, but she chooses not to ignore it. Well, it was only one guy that was sabotaging the barony, not the order itself. It was one paladin. Well, I know. I was just, bring up a point. Like, I was explaining why I wouldn't compare it to slavery.
Head on! We do it my way.
I mean, I guess it'd be more equivalent to like an abusive relationship. Or stalkerish, it'd be more like a stalker type deal. Because she was treated fairly well. She was given kind of free will. She left and they just kept following her around. So more of a stalker situation. except for as a whole organization. But yeah, it was just the one paladin that was attacking your barony to get at her. And you can't judge like a whole group of people based off the actions of one person. Alright, we can finally head to the Thousand Eyes, or to the Castle of Knives, whatever it's called. Thousand Voices. And get this dungeon underway. Oh, they didn't know about it. Because when you confront them about it in the temple, the head guy didn't know what was going on, and the other paladin speaks up. The bad paladin, the one that attacks you no matter what. See, he takes credit for it. Yeah, don't care. Oh gosh.
Does it matter?
Alright, chill out for a second. Let's get some resistance going. Oh boy. Again, I'm not condoning their actions or defending them. I'm just trying to think of a better terminology for what I would consider the situation. Oh, that sword is a two-hander. No! I sold the other weapon. No, it's one-handed. Where's her shield at? Did I sell her shield? Whoops. We can probably buy one at the House at the Edge of Time, I hope. I don't remember what shield she had.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
More strength fades.
It feels strange to say it, but you and I have more in common than it seems. You live for pleasures, new feelings and sensations, and gnomes live for the same thing. Otherwise, we're overtaken by bleaching, soon followed by death.
A curious perspective. You might even have a point. If so,
I guess my
why
biggest
don't you
argument against the
submit
slavery
to
thing would be that she wasn't
I
treated as
guarantee
property,
you a
except for
host of
by her
new
father, kind of.
sensations.
Because I think she was treated as a donation to the church. But once there, I mean, they didn't treat her as a slave. She wasn't treated as property by them. Well, I guess, thinking about it, maybe you could argue that she was. Because all they cared about was her beauty. So she's being objectified and idolized. I think I'm convincing myself of otherwise. So treating her less as a person and more as a, an artifact of their goddess. Yeah, I'm starting to convince myself otherwise. This would be like a pseudo-slavery. Because, yeah, she was sitting there being objectified and uses it like a...
All this waiting bores.
Yes?
a thing of worship. It's not the one that I want. I want this one.
You have my attention.
Oh, I know. Yeah. That was never part of the argument. Because slavery, it doesn't matter like how they worked or whatever, as long as they're treated like property. Because that's what the definition of slavery is: being treating a person like property, and they were treating her like property. So.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
Let's move already. The end draws near.
So yeah, there was merit to your initial accusation.
My skills are getting
Alright, again, we
rusty.
probably don't need to buff up this much for this fight, but... it also won't hurt to do so. I don't have any dinosaur bones. I need to buy some of those when I get the chance. Uh-oh. Hello there, some random person on the internet. We're just talking about slavery. And how Valerie was treated like a slave, and how I was convinced that I was wrong.
I lead. You follow.
But I think the only thing I'm on the fence about is because she wasn't being held against her will. Yeah, she's being, you know, stalked or whatever, but
I won't be.
she was never held against her will.
You cannot stand against me.
Repent.
Alright, I'm gonna have... Actually, I'm gonna take care of this guy by myself.
My way. I'm superior.
Because I can. But yeah, I mean, I guess everything else would be indicative of slavery, so I guess if it looks like slavery and smells like slavery, it's probably slavery. I'm definitely going on too long about it, but gives me something to talk about. I don't have a lot of material today.
We do it my way.
Huh, didn't get either one. That's fine. Oh, let's hope for no crashes while we enter. But she was allowed to leave in the first place. Yeah, they pursued her, but yeah. No, I mean it's a fun discussion. We were discussing the nuances of, you know, what defines a slave, and I think definitions are fun to talk about. But yeah, for the most part, she was treated like property. So yeah, I think like 90–95%, she's treated like a slave. Because initially her father, again, treated her as a donation to the church, so that's property. And then her face was objectified and used as, again, an object of worship. So. But anyway, I've been watching Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. Just finished the Fellowship of the Ring today. It's really hard to go back to watching the basic or the theatrical edition of Lord of the Rings now after watching the director's cut. There's so many little details, like little lore details and stuff in the films that they took out for the theatrical cut, which makes sense. Because most people probably, it would have been relevant to them. Also, having a 3.5 hour long movie in a theater is not great. Speaking of long movies, I actually never sat through the entire Avatar movie. Because I kept thinking the movie was over, but it wasn't. It just kept going on and on, so I got up and walked out. Still don't know how it ends. Oh yeah. I mean, that's where you should get all your information, is the internet. Because no one lies on the internet. There's actually a filter in place where if someone tries to lie on the internet, it turns it into truth. So. Alright, is this Faye? There she is. Alright, the Destroyer Great Axe, +5 Anarchic, Unholy, Vicious Great Axe is a ×4 critical multiplier. See, that's not super good because you don't fight a lot of evil enemies in the House of the Edge of Time. This might be good. Oh, that sounds like fun. I need to find a one-handed weapon for Jaethal. I might wait to grab her before I buy it. She doesn't sell any shields. So I think I bought this last time. I might buy it again. Need some dinosaur bones too. Sure, let's go ahead and buy it. It's not a big deal. This might come in handy as well. I'll go ahead and buy that. Then I'll decide what to buy Jaethal later.
Head on!
Oh wait, so I have to go in through here. Alright, I should still have the belt equipped from last time. So I see a lot of people complain about the fog mechanic in this area, but I never understood that. I mean, the first playthrough I can kind of get it. It could be a little convoluted, but once you realize it's only 2 versions of the same dungeon, it's not that complicated. Not fighting these guys yet.
My way.
Well, she's gonna have to. She doesn't have a choice.
What a beautiful place. Ah, the way it sings of solitude. No, just look at her. Walking around the enemy's lair, enjoying the scenery. You're a crazy goat. How do you even survive without me? Canera, how can both of us be here? Is this a dream? I don't know. Wait, what's that noise?
I know, yeah, you have the choice, but since I made the decision for her, she doesn't have a choice now.
Be halted.
No. Canera, that's enough. We'll discuss it later. If we even survive. If you can even resist the temptation to scold and berate me. You're the one who started it. Oh, look! Yes, and the forefather warned us about it. What's going to happen now?
I think it's cool how her companion quest actually takes place after this segment of the game. You can actually miss it if you make the wrong decision here.
How about we put off these worries for later? It can wait until we escape the dominion of the insane Fey Queen. It's all because of the house at the edge of time. At least, we think that's why. This place, it's like it's split and exists both here and there, today and yesterday. Even the mirrors here show delayed reflections. I was wandering here alone, passed through the mist, and Canera was standing on the other side. It's a good thing I thought of going through the same mist and caught up with this dreamer. I was right on time for the Soul Eater. It wasn't real, of course. Someone had unleashed an illusion on us. If we didn't know that you helped save us from that creepy fiend, we might have taken the bait.
Yeah, so this Soul Eater does kill them if you don't do their quest.
We are ready. For anything. Ready or not. But we can roast a few Fae along the way. Lead on.
Alright, got some companions.
I lead. You follow.
Next one should be Valerie.
I just can't.
It's fine. We'll go through the whole dungeon once we get all of our companions together. I thought Valerie was here. Is she further in?
We do it my way.
So, Book of Blind Revenge. This is part of the that puzzle. Or is it this version with Reg and Octavia? No, it's the next one.
Onwards. No one stands in my way.
So Jathal and Tristian are up here. Well, just Jathal this time around, I think, is in this room. Oh no.
Head on.
Don't trigger that. I don't want to do any fights until I get my party back.
I won't.
Look how fast I quick saved. Man, only having 3 companions in your party is a boon. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through the fog to get my other companions.
We do it my way.
Unless Knock Knock is in this version. Because he should be down this way, I think. Or Harem. Yeah, screw it, let's take this guy on. Or guys, there's more than one. Oh no. Nope, alright, that's a bad idea.
Let's make this quick.
It's gonna be hard to do without a full party.
I won't be halted.
This leads to the door, right? Yep. Alright, so I think we can actually make it past that other group without aggroing them. If we get back down this way.
I'm losing my temper.
But we might also have to touch the fog and go into the other version in order to get more companions. Oh no! Can we just run this way? Let's reload and just run straight down. Can't risk getting into a fight because we can't win it. Or it wouldn't be worth the hassle regardless. No, that's just a dead end.
I won't be.
Alright, we'll turn off the lantern and touch the fog. I remember the location of all the companions. I just don't remember which version of the world that they are in.
I'm losing my temper. We do it my way.
So Valerie should be this way now.
I welcome you to the house at the edge of time, my darling one.
No need for two-faced hospitality. Toxic intent is no less poisonous when phrased politely.
And yet I welcome you, and would see you among my assistants. Oh,
Not a whole lot.
I use words.
I want to retrieve the last piece of an artifact that I was
Your
missing,
fate
and
was
then we came
decided
here
before you were born.
to the
Yet
final
you
dungeon.
chose to go your own way, as I once did. And you can achieve so much more. Look as if you're looking in a mirror. This
Oh, we
is
talked about
what
slavery.
I can make of you. A perfect face, a perfect spirit, a perfect warrior.
I know how much power you have, Lady Nyrissa, but do not seek my aid in your war on the Stolen Lands. What perfect spirit would entertain betrayal? I serve the king. There is no price that could buy my loyalty.
Then you'll vanish. Even the most beautiful flowers die. Such is life.
Let's make this quick.
Don't run too far. I don't want to chase you into another room. Wait, what? No.
Where am I?
Not where you belong, you
The
jerk.
cage you wanted to escape so desperately, my little Skylark.
Kill me. Torture me if you want, Nyrissa. But I will serve you no more.
I don't need your service. I only wanted to know.
Good job, Jathal.
How you, so devoted to good, could so diligently look the other way, while there was evil happening right under your nose.
Jathal, no! Stop!
What happened? Where am I?
In a place
That's
worthy
neat.
of you.
I didn't know that. I mean, I don't go on Twitch, so.
Are you prepared to keep fighting for those who never appreciate you? Those who despise you and think you a monster?
Oh, Saren Ray, give me the strength to overcome evil. Give me the fire to burn the disgusting undead servant of the fallen goddess!
Bring me the heart of this useless creature, and I will give you new life in the first world.
Good job, Jathal. She finished a job that I didn't.
This is what perfection is worth.
Get out of here.
Her desires were vain, and her judgment was wrong. I might not always agree with your decisions, but having once selected a leader, I will never betray or backstab him. Always.
What a pity. He was a nullity in life, but it's sad to see resources wasted so. The naive boy priest fell for Nyrissa's illusions and attacked me. The nymph tried to fool my mind as well. She even offered me first world immortality. Can you imagine? She failed, of course. Not to flatter you, but you are the only leader I'm ready to follow.
Well, I'm flattered
You
anyway.
have the will and mind worthy of a ruler. It would be inexcusably stupid for me to exchange your favor for the whims of an insane nymph. As for Tristian, I'm sorry that I accidentally deprived you of this useful tool. I'd be happy to raise him as undead, but Sarenrae has already taken the soul. We don't want to wrestle with the Everlight.
Well, good, that's all that matters. So long as you have fun.
No one stands in my way.
Alright, I can't do anything. Let's try quick saving and reloading, because I can't move my characters. I think it's because both their sequences triggered at the same time. Hopefully my stream is behaving. I'm getting some interruptions on my end.
I won't be halted.
Alright, thanks Buster-san. Yeah, I just had to refresh my page. Alright, everything should be good.
We do it my way.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the LED stuff. I haven't been keeping up with it. I think I saw something in passing about it, but I didn't dig into it. Wait, who is that? Oh, this is Enoriel Eight Eyes, I think. Alright, so I think this way leads us to Amiri, and also Octavia and Reg.
Why not add some fire?
Maestro Jonish?
I'm here, my darling, to teach you another lesson. To stop being a slave. It's not enough to escape from slavery.
Enough flapping your jaw, Janice. Get to business.
Do you see this key? It's the only way to open your cages. But there's a problem. After it opens one lock, it breaks. Only one of you can get out. Just one. So, you'll have to decide, my darlings. To kill the slave in you, you'll have to kill. Begin!
I lead. You follow.
You're here! You're alive!
Believe it or not, we are too. Although we almost died. We woke up in cages, with Maestro Janus standing nearby looking quite real, He set the cages on fire and tells us there's only one key and makes us decide which one gets out. But I remember kicking his dead body. I looked at Octavia and I knew she remembered it too. We've been through everything together. That freaking nymph has no idea. So we looked at each other and the fire went out. The cages were open. It was all an illusion. Nyrissa must be very angry we saw through her ploy. She was probably trying to think of a way to make Octavia and me attack each other and leave you without any companions. Wasn't gonna happen.
It's not have to look up then.
You and I didn't walk so many roads just to fall for such
Because I wouldn't mind
rubbish.
having
With a leader like you, we can face any
a better
monster.
monitor.
Let's go, shall we? I can't wait to laugh in that green witch's face.
But it is not something that I've looked into thus far.
We do it my way.
So we grab Knock Knock if we want. Yeah, I think out here is Amiri. So we go grab her, and then we need to get Harem. So I remember if it's this one that has Amiri or if it's the other one. One of them has a giant, one of them has Amiri.
What are you looking for here, you pariah? There is no place for you in your world, and there won't be a place in my dominion.
Get out, witch! When my friends find their way here, we'll pluck off your petals.
Your friends? Am I hearing it right? You think any of them are still alive?
Keep talking. I don't believe your tales.
Why would I lie to you? You are the reason that everyone you care about dies. You get banished from everywhere like the plague. Your soul is poisoned, like an animal gone mad. I will leave you with that. Farewell.
Head on!
How curious.
We do it my way.
Nothing. Just tired of waiting for you, Chief. That's what. This witch came by, tried to pour some muck into my ears. There's some snakes that, whatever they say, it's like a knife in your ribs. Like I mind. Keep going means keep going. I told you, you are my tribe. Together, we'll tear anyone to pieces.
Alright, cool. She didn't run off this time.
Onwards!
Last time she ran off because I didn't complete her quest. Because it bugged out. Alright, so we need to get Harem,
No one
Akandayo,
stands
and
in
Knock
my
Knock.
way.
And is that everybody? Oh, and we can find Lindsay,
I lead. You follow.
but we can't bring her back into the party.
All this waiting bores me.
Oh, Jubilost. I don't actually remember where Jubilost is at. Might be one of these two rooms, I guess. Pretty sure this one is Harem.
Ashes and dust. That's what this dwarf is. It would be amusing to find out how strong his faith is. Do you hear me, my loyal servant?
Yeah, mine's I have a pretty.
What is this?
I'm happy with my
Do
monitor.
I hear your voice? Oh, Grotus. do
Wait for the
you
prices to drop and for
speak
them to
your
perfect it
servant
before I go
in
buying
this
anything.
lifeless place.
It is true. Your time has come, Harem. Do not cling to this.
Probably the best advice for
miserable
any sort of
world.
upgrade,
Let go.
technologically
Release your life.
speaking.
The
Waiting for
boneyard awaits you.
second gen.
I am waiting.
Price drops
Oh,
and
I've
improved
waited for this moment
manufacturing.
for long. How comforting it will be to close my eyes and know there is no need to open them again.
You believed in your death so much that you really died, dwarf. Few can boast such powerful beliefs.
Some people are just too eager to get the new stuff, but
I won't be halted.
I don't care about new stuff. Well, except for video games. I care about new video games.
Oh, it's true. I am sad to see that I almost gave in, taking her false words for the voice of Grotus. I almost felt the cold breath of the boneyard. But memories return to me of the feats we accomplished together. I remember the lesson you helped me
patience.
learn.
Patience is usually the best policy. In a lot of aspects of life, actually.
Would Grotus reveal to me the true essence of the circle
Like
of
driving.
making and
A
unmaking,
bit of patience while driving
only to drive me
usually
from
pays
the world?
dividends.
I realized I had given in to a lie meant to take me from my path and prevent me from helping you confront our old enemy. Then I shook off the deadly torpor and awoke as never before.
I like that line. Like, you can hear the vindication in his voice. He's ready to rock and roll.
We do it.
Alright, so Knock Knock is here, then Jublost might be over here.
And what have we here?
Knock. Knock, knock.
Is that the sound of your knees shaking in fear? I took you for a hero. For only a hero would be brave enough to come here. Or are you something else? A shabby, tattered bit of comedy, perhaps?
I am hero. Great hero.
Are you? Am I the only one who sees that?
Even then, I doubt they'll
don't
make
think
games
your master sees anything of
specifically with
the
that
sort.
technology in mind anyway.
Are you not
Until later
put
on when it's
aside,
normalized. Everybody has it.
laughed at, ridiculed, treated as your tribe treated you.
No. He is a hero. And so I am. Am I? Me. Hero. And I will stop you.
No, you contemptuous little thing. You cannot stop me. But if you truly are a hero come to challenge me, then you may join the others who came before. In death.
There you are, taking your time. Met foul-smelling plant woman with ears. Tried kill me, but Knock Knock bravely cowered on floor and held breath. Old trick from way back in tribe. Makes them think Knock Knock already dead before they kick and hit more. Except this time, trick worked. Foul-smelling plant woman with ears no keep kicking or hitting me, and her spell. Dodge most of it. Made eyes all funny though. Starting see normal again. Almost good as new. Ready to stab. Point the way and knife will follow. Plus, now you here. Let's play same game with her.
Yeah, he's a pretty fun
Except
companion.
This time, Knock Knock has clever plan. Keep kicking her when she falls, and make sure she not do same death fake trick Knock Knock do.
I haven't played with him as a permanent companion in my party before, because there's always other melee characters I would prefer to have in my party over Knock Knock. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't worried about it anyway. I mean, my whole thing with PC gaming, it's not necessarily... I mean, the advantages in technology help, but it's mostly the variety of content you can get. And until, you know, Epic Games came along, there wasn't like any exclusivity either. Obviously there were, you know, console exclusives you couldn't play or whatever, but I mean, you can always get emulators and stuff too, so you can play a bunch of like the older games.
That's not the way.
Like you miss out on a lot
I wanted to get
less
to the first
with a
world.
PC than you would
Dreamed of
console.
this for a long time, haven't you? to dive into a vortex of wonder and discovery, while your foes
Yeah, I would like
tramp the
a wider
dirty
variety
roads
of
Golarion.
companions.
The return here, where it all began, the prototype, the precursor of all that is known to mortals. And it lies open before you. But you will need a mighty protector to explore the first world. Accept my help and my blessing.
You do understand that your so-called offer, in fact, leaves me no choice. I am completely alone in the dominion of a mighty and unpredictable creature. A refusal might cost me my life.
So don't refuse.
And yet, I'm saying no. To put it bluntly, you are asking me to betray a friend who I deeply respect. Some friend would I be if I gave in to blackmail.
Yeah, the thing with like they had a lot of potential for non-humanoid companions in this game, because you get Avendra, who was one of Nerissa's sisters. She joins your cause. I mean, you kind of recruit, or you can recruit Vorticai, and I think he would have been a more fun companion than an advisor, and things like that.
I didn't expect you to get here so soon. Just a moment, I'm almost finished. Far from trying, she did kill me. Not that I was unprepared for such an outcome, but it's still an unpleasant and rather painful business. I'm not sure yet if I'm even going to include it in my publications. A painful death is not the sort of experience you want to read about over and over on a rainy evening by the fire.
I still never got to vote for that. Owlcat Games never got back to me.
But guess who helped me? Zay, our insane ghost friend from the dungeons under the Candlemere. Though she's not a ghost anymore, and significantly less insane, but who knows. According to her, she never died in a dungeon, but safely opened a portal to the first world and even regained her immortality.
But I wasn't really invested in any of the beast races anyway. But I think everyone knew that the Kitsunes, or whatever they are, were gonna win.
Sheikah, the eldest of time, informed her that for this she has to thank a king from Golarion, and
I was gonna vote for the rat folk.
Young, just think of it, gnome named Jubilost. Sheikah told Zay that she'd be able to save us in the house at the edge of time, many thousands of years later. And she did. She waited, she came, and she saved.
Because the rat folk remind me a little bit more of like the Redwall series, that series of books from back in the day.
Of course. I just can't wait to pay a visit to Lady Nyrissa.
I didn't even get to vote,
help her
Jupes.
become history.
I kept
both literally and figuratively.
I kept trying to. I emailed them. They sent me a link. The link they sent me didn't work, so I couldn't cast my vote. Because I went in, I verified, like all my stuff was verified, but I couldn't get to the voting portion. It kept saying I had to log in. When I tried to log in, it said my password and email were incorrect. But if I went to the site a different way, I was logged in, but I couldn't access the voting. So when I emailed them, they sent me the link, like, use this link directly. So I used that link directly, and it just took me to the page where I was already logged in, but I couldn't access the voting. So, I mean, I can either mods will add it in, because I'm sure the asset's already there, or, well, they could probably just use, like, the model for, like, the Kitsunes or whatever. I'm assuming I'm saying that right, and create the other beast folk, or... I mean, it will be hard to incorporate, I'm sure. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did like another enhanced edition for Wrath of the Righteous and just threw in all the races that didn't make it. That's how I would handle it if I were them. Because then everybody wins. Yeah, well, what can you do?
We do it my way.
Where does this take me? Is this the basement? To the gates.
Battles await.
I mean, again, I wouldn't have played any of the beast races anyway, so let those people have their fun if they want to. Because my interests lie elsewhere. Oh yeah, is this the first one I need to activate? Nope, not that one.
I won't be halted. Let's move.
So Ekondai was in there with the troll. I have my full party, so I might go back and rest and then start exploring the full dungeon. Oh wait, no. I need to go this way.
I'm losing my temper.
Alright, let's do some shopping real quick. We need to get Jaethal a weapon. Now the problem that I'm facing now is she doesn't have a shield, and I accidentally sold her shield she was using. So we're in a bit of a pickle there. So I might just grab her a scythe. Well, no, I think this is still better. Again, maybe not. I don't know. But if she's going to be forced to use a two-handed weapon, she may as well use this. Because it has sustain, has a higher minimum damage. She loses 2 armor class, saving throws, and attack rolls and skill checks, though. Do I want to give up the longsword? It's a tough one. Ah, screw it. You know what? Sucks that I sold her shield. I'll keep the sword though, in case I find another heavy shield she can use. And then, is there anything else I need to do? I don't think so. I think other than that, I'm set. Probably grab both of these. Already have some dinosaur bones. All right. Do I actually have to rest here? Fine, I'll grab some rations. How many did I have? I had 4, right? Or did I have 3? So I need 9 for an extra rest.
We do it my way.
Alright, we'll buff up and we'll clear out one version of the house and then we'll clear out the next version.
Magritium Turinos Inimosi Cravisi Apparane Sentes Aparane sentes. Aparane sentes. Aparane sentes. Share your will.
No one stands in my way.
Quiet. I'm thinking.
Ba air ritit. Ba air ritit. Ba air ritit.
Na air oramations.
Ona Adayana. Amronda Gratior.
I didn't activate that. It only lasts for rounds, right? Yeah. That's a bit of a waste.
Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi.
My skills are getting rusty.
Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Aborane Sentes. Aborane Sentes. Aborane Sentes. Aborane Sentes. Ona Adayana.
And that should do it for now. I guess I can put shield on some of these guys as well.
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Alright, we should be set for the first clearing of the house, and then just gotta prepare for the next one.
Onwards!
I also gotta make sure I find all those darn books before I make it to the library.
You can count on me.
Oh, we're really, really close to leveling up. If I level up off some enemies. Actually, if I go see if I can die, I would probably level up. Alright, we'll head this way first and clear out this side of the house.
All this waiting bores me.
Should be a bunch of ghosts, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. There should be a threat because we have Death Ward up on everybody, so. Now, they do have those mages. I see him back here. Once you blast us down, that's fine. We get rid of the mage regardless. Not a big fan of him losing all of his buffs like that, though. Also, the ghostly guards don't look very ghostly. Come on now, it's not what I clicked on. Exit. Thank you. Son of a gun. Clicking on the portrait. Game's starting to slow down again. Not a fan. Okay, where is my scroll of resurrection? Have a few of those.
Well, sorry.
Sticking around. Alright, level 19. No more getting fatigued after rage ends. Goody goody gumdrop. Where is... Could get Dreadful Carnage. Or Shattered Defenses. Which is probably the better option. Alright, you can now focus into Scythe. Even though you have... Where's it at? Shield Mastery somewhere. Shield Focus. Grab Flame Strike, and I guess... I don't know. Chains of Light, maybe? Or just Chains of Light. Whoopsies. I'll just grab you, dodge. Sure. I already have everything that I want there, so maybe combat casting? Come on, game. There we go. Summon monster might be good here. Yeah, we'll grab weird. And extra bombs, as always. Come on, game. Holy crap. I thought I fixed it. It was doing fine, and now it's slowing down drastically once again. Always a good time. I'll get another Jolting Portent, I think. Or summon Greater Elemental. More summons are always welcome. More bodies on the field are always always good to have. Another Polar Ray, another Icy Prison Mass. Actually, Heroic Invocation might be better here. Might be. But also might not be.
The end draws near.
We have plenty of castings of heal, so let's go ahead and get her up to snuff.
I won't.
All right. Continue on. Alright, maybe this is the first mirror. Yep. I don't remember the order you have to find those in. But I know you have to quick save before you activate it, because I think if you select the wrong one, you have to restart.
Your life ebbs low.
What a clever ploy!
Just go down, Ghostly Mage. How much health do you have?
State your desire.
Yeah, Jaethal is not tanking as well as she used to. Sorry, because you can't die, so it doesn't matter. Pretty sure there's a bunch of ghosts that pop up in this room. Or it might be on the other version. Favorite game in the... Oh, sorry, favorite companion in the game? Ekandai is probably my favorite, but Harem is a very, very close second. Yeah, no, she doesn't. I don't think she loses all buffs because she doesn't actually die. No, yeah, she definitely doesn't lose all the buffs. Yeah, because she never has to be resurrected. So if we go in here, Ekendio should be in here. Or is this the main room? No, Ekendio is over here. Let's go back this way. Oh yeah, is this the second mirror? I think it's the one that was in Knock Knock's room. Alright, cool.
We do it my
So that is a number 2. Alright, there shouldn't be any enemies in here because it's the room where Jaethal appears. I thought there was... Oh no, it's the next hallway.
Move already. I lead. You follow.
Alright, Ekendio should be in this room, unless it's the other version that he appears in.
What do I see on your face, gloomy traveler? Is that righteous rage, or anger bred by indecisiveness?
Away, witch! Your deceitful words may touch my ears, but not my heart!
Whose voices do you hear with your heart? Your darling wife? Your little daughter?
Quiet!
Do you hear them screaming? Do you hear them calling you for help? Turn around. It is the lair of a monster that's ruined thousands of lives. And who will keep it from ruining 1,000 more? Not you.
Yeah, Jubiloss definitely has some of the best character growth in the game, and I like him a lot more than I did my first playthrough. He's probably my 3rd or 4th favorite companion.
Your journey was long, but I waited. And my wait is over.
I don't know. I'm assuming... Because some of them you can't get rid of, so they'll still appear here. They might still show up, but they'll either die or they'll leave. Because if you don't do their quests, a lot of them die or they leave the game. And you can't use them anymore.
The witch came to me, poured honeyed poison into my ears. Her words besought the mind. I nearly gave in to them. But I remembered you and decided to wait.
Cephal's okay.
Rage has already led me on the wrong path. But you didn't let it take control. Your voice in my mind was stronger than the witch's voice. I fight for what is precious and needs protection, not for the sake of fighting. Not to relieve the pain. Wait. The witch belched poison, but truth as well. We are in the dwelling of a monster. We ought to destroy it.
Yeah, because as you saw there, Tristian, I killed him earlier in the playthrough, and she resurrected him and brought him here. Only to get killed again. So...
I followed.
Unworthy.
Alright, so it's actually a good idea to use Dispel Magic on this troll.
Does it matter?
Or just hit him with your axe and scare him. That works too. First time I played the game, I had a lot of trouble with that troll. But all you have to do is cast Dispel Magic, and it makes him much easier to deal with. So he's like a troll cleric or something. Like he has a bunch of cleric buffs. Let's go out here and finish clearing this version. Because he deserved it. I don't know, I feel like we didn't get enough of Cephal for me to form an opinion. I wouldn't put him in my top few.
I won't be halted.
Yeah, I do not like Tristian. Or Tristian, however you want to pronounce his stupid name.
We do it my way.
Now, my first playthrough, I forgave him. My second playthrough, I banished him. And this playthrough, I finally did what I wanted to do by killing him. Yeah, he sucks, and then he sucks. There's nothing... All he has going for him is good heals, and I guess more spells, and he has access to selective channel earlier than Harem. But I don't like healing during combat anyway, so that doesn't matter to me.
Head on!
Ha! Primitives.
I am superior!
Alright, I need to get him back here, if I can. Oh, is it not gonna let me go back there?
Run them through!
No, I'm trapped behind these guys.
I'm wounded.
Oh! Octavia, why'd you run forward? Yeah, no, Tristan is definitely my least favorite companion. Without a doubt. If y'all have been on the channel for any amount of time and watched any of my playthroughs, I don't like him. He's actually the only companion in the game I don't like.
Here.
The rest of them are, you know, I might be indifferent towards or amiable.
Onwards!
But I hate Tristan. Yeah, I'm compensating. Actually, it's not doing as much damage as I was hoping. I might swap back to the other X. See how it does. Because I'm doing like an average of like 32 against the ghosts, give or take.
We do it my way.
I'm not afraid.
Wretched things.
Even then, because you never know who's watching, I try not to curse. Yeah, I try to keep my content as inclusive as possible. Yeah, and I like what they try to do with Lindsay, but I don't like her. But the intent, I like. But again, I'm not a big fan of the a companion being the storyteller or the narrator.
I won't be
Because you literally have a character called the storyteller that I think you should be using to tell the story. Oh, sorry, I don't pay a lot of attention to emojis. No, but I do like yeah, well, I like her obsession with heroes, because I'm a big fan of like generic heroes, you know, knights in shining armor. So I like where she's coming from. Holy crap, look at the size of this lantern. Jeez Louise. It's bigger than Jaethal. Or as big as Jaethal. Oh, the ghostly guards are on my side. They're the, since I released that elven king, He spawned those ghostly guards for me. Ooh, don't like that. Was that weird? It had to be, because it hit 2 people at once. I don't know if I can disarm that myself. Oh, I can. Sweet.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, resurrect scrolls. We can get rid of these. Actually, it might make more sense to use Raise Dead and just heal them up. Yeah, the game's starting to slow down again. I fixed it for a while, but it's coming back.
The end draws near.
How curious.
I lead. You follow.
Yeah, and then another thing I don't like is that Lindsay, if you don't do good in the beginning of the game, she goes off with Tartuccio instead of your party. But she's still telling your story. But she's not there. That part doesn't make sense to me. I also don't like mandatory companions. I like the fact that she can't die. Makes her a hassle in a lot of dungeons, because instead of resurrecting her, she teleports back to the...
We do it my way.
whatever, I guess, Oleg's trading post or the capital. And then she also has obvious disdain for Tartuccio in the beginning, but she still chooses to go with him if she doesn't agree with your course of action. Is there anything else we can do here? Let us... Oh. Missed the Dwemer cat. Yeah, but how accurate can it be? And she still says we instead of they. You know, it's a small thing, but still. Yeah. But that's her point in the game, is for her to be the storyteller. Like, she's supposed to be telling her story.
Let's move already.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think she's an awful companion. I just typically don't use bards. I don't know. I feel indifferent towards Lindsay. She's one of the companions I don't really care one way or the other.
Losing my temper.
Oh yeah, I think the other mirror I have to activate is down this way.
Onwards!
Well, you can use, I think, just about anybody in the Heart of Ira. For solo runs, the Heart of Ira is a very important item to bring with you.
I lead, you follow.
Oh wait, did I not see the mirror? What am I doing? Did I even look for the mirror? Or is it over here? Or was it this one? I thought it was over here. In the room that we found Knock Knock in. Let me go check again.
This waiting bores me.
Yeah, you just take a main character with you for a solo run.
We do it my way.
Yeah, I don't remember how much damage it does. Where's it at? Yeah, 2 to 6 damage per round. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's just optimizing your character.
I won't be halted.
It's a lot of micromanaging and knowing which buffs to take. Oftentimes it requires a lot of cheese. I think if you have a firm grasp of the game mechanics, it's not too bad. Yeah, well, I mean, traps in PG1 or Baldur's Gate made the game pretty trivial. Personally, I don't like that strategy, but yeah, Kensei Mage, or you could do a Fighter Mage, or was it Berserker Mage? Because Berserk by itself is extremely powerful in Baldur's Gate. Because it makes you immune to most of the things in the first Baldur's Gate that would ruin a solo run.
Head on.
Correctly, I thought.
How curious.
Sorry, Lindsay, we'll come save you in a second.
Cannot stand against me.
Consider me.
Okay, we're in a little bit of a bind. I'm gonna charge over here, I think.
Not working like that.
I don't run in there. Yeah, whatever. We're already in here now.
What a surprise.
Alright, they're gonna trigger the trap. Whatever.
Taste my fury.
The mistress will deal with you.
Shaking his fist farewell, the horned hunter leans heavily against the door that led to the second floor. As if recognizing him, the door opened, allowing Nyrissa's terrifying servant through. He rushes away. The bodies of slain satyrs lay by the king's feet, but the hero's eyes were not fixed on them. A little further along, the daring, talented, restless Lindsay, loyal chronicler and friend, lay motionless on the ground. She was dead. Realizing what happened, the king...
Ah, there we go.
The visions of the house at the edge of time have revealed to the king the sad truth. Lindsay never betrayed him. She just wanted to find out Nyrissa's plans. Pretending diligently to be interested and excited, Lindsay asked questions and finally discovered that there's a special place in the house at the edge of time. A shrine where the apology was kept. A cup holding the dust of almost 1,000 kingdoms. If we reach this treasure, the evil nymph will definitely not be able to hide from us any longer. The entrance to the shrine opens with 3 keys. The wriggling man keeps the first key, the gnurly witch the second one, and the third one is stored in a secret room on the first floor. To get inside, one must pass through the mist chamber in the underground part of the house. Upon discovering all this, Lindsay decided to set off and find the third key to help the king, but she was caught and murdered. I knew solo missions were not my thing. And then, standing over the body of his most loyal companion, the king thought, how is it that this very moment is being described in the book, if the author is already dead? Yes, it's me, right here in the book. It's a good thing you found me, and that you can read. I've written all about the key, alright? You can find it somewhere in the mist, or using the mist. I didn't quite understand it all myself. You know, I was so scared when I stood at the door of the house and realized there was no one around. And then I got inside the book. This probably doesn't happen to souls often, even here in the first world. This is so strange. I can't decide whether it's exciting or sad. I've been thinking, can books read other books? Otherwise, when we defeat everyone and return home, I'll be bored. I'll have to live in the library. It's dusty, and maybe you could put me in a display case in the throne room?
No, I don't think you can leave her.
Sniffle, but can't.
Because she has to narrate
Thank you
the story.
for everything. It was such an exciting adventure. Please don't forget to take me with you wherever you go. I have to know how it all ends. Finish my story. It's too early to put a period on it.
I will pick the second option, though. It's the most dismissive of her.
We do it.
Get to the shrine. Okay.
The end draws near. Oh, sorry. Was lost in thought.
Alright, we'll clear out the upstairs, which has probably the hardest fight in this dungeon in it.
Ready and willing.
What manner of country is this? Where is the lavish dining, the festivals? Place barely merits a footnote in my compendium.
Alright, second floor, because upstairs has the fight with the Mandragora in it, which is not a fun fight. At least the Mandragora swarms. I don't know if there's an actual Mandragora up here. I don't think that there is. Yeah, but she's an essential narrative companion. I mean, she couldn't die throughout most of the game anyway, until you reach the end.
Onwards! I lead. You follow.
Let's make this quick.
Clever ploy.
Hold on, Octavia. You need to pull back immediately. Or not, whatever. We'll figure it out. Doesn't pay attention to what spell she had on.
Never had a chance.
Alright, another close call. Okay, because we should have some raised dead scrolls.
Yes, I'm still here. Notice oasis.
That's fair. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like her. But I'm neutral towards her. I mostly don't like her because of her class. And how she can make some dungeons a pain because she can't die. It ruins a lot of,
I won't be halted.
It can ruin a run. There's the wriggling man. We'll fight him in a second.
We do it my way.
Though we might not be in a good shape to fight him. We'll see. And there should be a hidden wall behind him. It might be in the other...
How
Oh, there it is.
curious.
Head on!
Alright, for this fight, we'll prepare for it by...
I'm glad you called.
The end draws near.
Ona Adayana.
We'll activate this as well.
Aporones Sentes. Inimosi Travisi.
I don't remember what all he casts. I'll just do a few of these buffs.
Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Rashani.
Patience.
I thought you'd never ask.
Savigur.
My skills are getting rusty.
Ona Adayana.
You can count on me.
Yeah, her voice isn't the greatest, but I mean it fits her personality and her character.
This is going to hurt.
Alright, first thing I will do is try that.
This is for you.
Hey, we knocked him down. Knocked him down again. Now, I don't know if it was Jubilost's bombs or my bites that were knocking him down. I'm gonna assume it was Jubilost's bombs. Made that fight trivial. Again, the first time I played that fight gave me a bit of hassle. But, old Juby is coming through. Seriously, force bombs are stupid. I almost wouldn't mind if they got taken out of the next game, just because of how strong they are.
You require my assistance? We'll do it the hard way.
This body holds no more.
Octavia, why the heck did you run in? You had your spell active. I checked before we came in here. Yeah. I don't know why she died there. She shouldn't have run in to get close enough to them. Because she had more cast of her Scorching Ray. I don't know. Lost 2 there. That's fine. I don't mind if we lose people there. That's the hardest fight in the dungeon, in my opinion. So I'll take it. Plus, reloading takes too long.
Oh, sorry.
Here! What's the holdup?
Battles await.
The undead is such a frivolous term. I won't.
Oh no, I guess she did run out of it. Never mind.
Eternal.
Well,
Everlasting.
live and you learn, right?
What's new?
Still not worried about it. Did anyone else lose strength? Nope, everyone else is good. Alright, this will take us back down to the basement.
Onwards! No one stands in my way.
Ready and willing.
Oh, that's where we need to go. Never mind.
You should take a look.
Yeah, we'll say, like, I don't think the fog is complicated or whatever. I know a lot of people complain about the fog because whatever reason. I know my complaint against the fog is that it just drags out the dungeon for really no good reason. Because it just makes you have to go through the same dungeon twice, which just feels like a lazy way to extend the dungeon.
Assist me or lose me.
Yeah, it is time consuming. I mean, some of the fights are nice. I mean, I like fighting the Wriggling Man and the Gnurly Witch, but constantly fighting all these guards, it gets a little tedious. Of course, 2 people just died. Don't know if I have enough scrolls to resurrect them. I sure don't. It's burning through scrolls left and right.
Ask.
I really don't want to even be bothered with it, honestly. Let's reload. Yeah, hopefully they make the final dungeon in Wrath of the Righteous a little more exciting. Because this, I mean, when I do my Let's Plays, it's not so bad because I only play half an hour about at a time. Okay, Swarm's alive and kicking. But like right here when I'm trying to play through, like one whole version of the dungeon, it just drags out.
How curious.
I definitely don't think the dungeon is too hard or anything. There's some annoying parts, but it's not that bad.
What a surprise.
Yeah, it did seem like a lazy way to drag out the dungeon.
Speak.
I won't be halted.
No, come on now. Body, go get this guy.
Taste my fury.
Stupid you lost. Of course, 2 died again because Jubi keeps getting feared. Yeah, I really enjoyed Varnhold's lot.
I'm losing my temper.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload that again. I need... Ugh. It's getting a little tedious now. You can only let one person die, because you can't buy more resurrection scrolls while you're here, so... And I burned through too many so far. I guess I could rest and have Harem memorize Resurrect or whatever.
I won't be halted.
I see something.
Also, I'm starting to get tired, so that's not making this experience any more fun.
Do it my way.
Oh, look. I'm not afraid.
Unworthy.
Whatever. You've lost. Don't run it. Why does he just beelines for this room over here? Oh, hey, barely missed the trap. Oh, hey, don't you do it. Juba lost. Like, teasing the idea of triggering that trap.
Sister.
Son of a gun, man.
I am superior!
Do I have anything to make him immune to fear? Probably not. Pretty low on spells right now. We'll see, though. I do have... what does this do?
Yes?
Also, the game started to slow down, which started to make me angry again.
The end draws near.
Patricium Turino. Ona Adayana.
So I fixed the slowdown, I deleted a bunch of saves,
I
and
won't be halted.
a lot of jazz. It should be fine, but nope.
Hey, can someone help me? I die free.
There we go. And nobody died.
But of course.
I am on the second floor right now. I'm clearing out the first version of it. I still have the whole second version to go. Or some of the second version.
We do it my way.
I've defeated the Wriggling Man and an early witch so far.
Onwards.
Well, hopefully none. He has to have his beach body ready for the summer. Okay, does this take you outside?
All this waiting bores.
Should probably rest up, honestly. It's getting a little tedious trying to balance my resources now. Camouflage failed, but we have blend into the night, so we shouldn't get attacked.
I thought you'd never ask.
Alright,
Let's move.
rebuff up.
Any brilliant ideas?
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Aborone Sentes. Aborone Sentes. Aborone Sentes. Aborone Sentes. Ona Adayana. 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 Stasioni Savitur. Stasioni Savitur. Stasioni Savitur. Stasioni.
Thank goodness for Jubilost and his
Stasioni Savitur.
his buffs.
Share your will.
Did I fake some skin already? I did.
Command me. Here! What's taking so long? Ready and willing.
Outdoor
Did I cancel that
events
spell?
are good for
Whoopsies.
skin and body shape, but they just ruin the hair.
Nah, that spell's probably too cheap to change cosmetics.
Battle
It's gonna cost at least a dinosaur bone.
Ona Adayan.
You can count on me.
I think I'm set. Oh, he's got
Quiet. I'm thinking.
blindness.
Yes, I'm still here.
That'll be fine. Oh, legendary proportions.
I won't let you down.
Alright, we get to the basement, clear out that section. So I might only do one version. I was planning on doing both versions of this dungeon this stream, but it's taken, again, it always takes longer than I plan on it taking, so there might be 2 more streams after this one. Because even like the final city segment doesn't take as long as this this dungeon takes. Well, he can't miss anyway, so I guess nothing. Because he can't hurt his teammates with it.
We do it my way.
And there should just be Medusas down here, right?
How curious.
I won't be halted.
Unworthy.
I'm superior.
I don't think I'll be done streaming. I might take a small break from Pathfinder for like a week or 2 or something, stream something else. But I'm trying to keep up with the streaming.
Head on.
Because I enjoy doing it. But I might try to do it a little earlier because I do get a little tired.
Clever ploy.
We're getting flanked too? Oh, we should be fine.
Repent.
Taste my fury.
Primitives.
Oh yeah, it's my last playthrough of the campaign, but I still plan on doing the I'll probably stream some of the Beneath the Stolen Lands expansion. That's why I asked you how to make characters. And then I'll probably stream some other game like, I don't know, MechWarrior Online or something. Something that's gonna chill out for a couple weeks before getting back into Pathfinder.
We do it my way.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be my last playthrough of the main campaign. Probably ever. Because Wrath of the Righteous coming out, I don't see me coming back to this game.
Will they
You
ever
cannot
learn?
stand against me.
But I might, I mean, you never know. I mean, I won't say never, but most likely I won't be coming back to this game.
Onwards.
Like, this dungeon just goes on forever.
What a surprise.
Like, first couple of playthroughs, not a big deal, but on your third playthrough, like, this is just tedious.
I lead. You.
And then the game's slowing down because I don't want to delete my other characters. It just makes it too much of a hassle. Yeah, last I heard, I haven't heard any other updates besides
How curious.
June of 2021. I think my game just crashed. Oh, nope. Alright. Thank goodness.
I won't be halted.
How curious.
I think my music cut out, though.
Got it.
I'm gonna try and bring that sound back. I don't know why it just cut out. Oh wait, it didn't cut out. My volume. I guess my volume slider rubbed up against my leg and turned it down. Yeah, I think Wrath of the Righteous is gonna be a good game. I'm not gonna fret about it.
We do it my way. All this waiting bores me.
Yeah, and they already have a lot of talent. I mean, they made this with a lot of inexperienced people, and it still turned out. It's still a great game.
How curious.
So, yeah, I have no doubt. Octavia, you need to really just not do that. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what this game needs, is microtransactions. I definitely haven't spent enough money playing this game. And, like, I can just play the game and unlock everything. That's kind of boring, right? And anyone else can be just as good at the game as I am? No, that's not okay. I need to pay real money to ensure that I am better than everyone else at this game.
We do it my way.
And you saying anyone else can have a character that looks just like my character? For free? That's ludicrous.
I'm positive I found something.
I won't be halted.
Alright, this is the library.
Repent. Who will
Wait,
Does it matter?
why does it do this? It keeps doing this. It just loads. I think it's because the save corrupts or crashes or whatever the heck. Ugh, this game. All the way back there, huh? I mean, at least give me a loot box so I can pay for a chance to not have the game crash on me like that. That'd be great.
I won't be halted.
Between the crashes and the game just being slow. Ugh. It's turned into a burden real fast. Alright, let me try something. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna delete the other save. So I think it's that save in particular that crashes, because it's like the saved from bug save. Whatever the heck that means. Well, I got rid of most of them. I mean, I literally only have, like, this save, which is just the one save right before the end of the game. I keep these so that I can select it in the main campaign. You have to keep your Farnhold's Lot save. And then I have the one save from my last playthrough. I mean, it shouldn't slow it down that much. I got rid of all my extra primary saves. These are all just auto and quick saves, which are going to come back regardless if I delete them or not. So.
A clever
You
ploy.
cannot stand against me.
Oh no, I deleted most of them because I got tired of the game slowing down. I say a book looks different. Like this looks different. It's the default one.
I lead, you follow.
How does yours look? Does it not list your characters when you minimize? Yeah, and other people I've seen play the game, theirs looks like that too. So if yours doesn't, you might have something wrong with your game.
I won't be halted.
What's our experience like? Oh, we'll probably hit level 20 before the end of the game.
That's also wait.
Do you have the enhanced edition? I don't think it was different before. I think it's always been like this. Yeah, it's always been like that, I think. It sounds like we got a Captain Jack Sparrow in our midst.
You should take a look.
Head on!
Oh, okay. Yeah, rub that in. Well, how many times have you played through the game? So I think the main reason mine crashes is because I have these full saves. Because again, the saves bloat the further you go into the game, so I have this full playthrough and this full playthrough. And I also have this one, and I think that's why my save crashes. Okay, here.
Unworthy.
My way! I am superior!
Let's go after the Monarch.
Never had a chance.
Oh, I want to delete my characters. I went through so much with those guys.
This body holds no more.
Again, I could probably just shift the file location for him. But, meh.
This dying is
Oh, come on now.
unpleasant.
Alright, I can micromanage a little better than that.
The hard way.
No, absolutely not. Are you crazy? And I usually try to have it, besides Duval, I don't know why I decided to name that one character Duval. I try to have them some play on, you know, Don. So Don Victus, Donald.
I won't repent.
Unworthy. Taste my
You
fury.
can count on me.
Yes. Yes.
That's really annoying.
We'll do it the hard way.
Well, that's fair. But you could probably just go into your files and change the name so it appears different in game.
I won't be
You know
halted.
what, before we do this, let's
Here.
Ask. Unworthy.
Consider me provoked.
This body holds.
No, because if you do Don 1, that's a... Alright, I'm getting a little frustrated now. The game is slowing down so much. Screw it, I'll just delete all these. See if it speeds it up temporarily. See, a little frustrating now. Yeah, I used to do that. And then I decided to, for the channel, to try and name all my characters after some variation of Don. I mean, yeah, on my own, I do different
I'm
names.
glad you called.
Ready and willing.
But for the sake of consistency across the Let's Plays, I try to share a name. Or have a theme going on, I guess.
Repent.
We'll do it the hard way.
Yeah, I like playing female characters. I've tried it before, and it just... I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even focused on the fight. I'm too tired. Yeah, Tim is a... It's a fair name for a wizard. Yeah, it really is.
What's the holdup?
I don't know if I feel like trying this again. Like, this dungeon is just wearing on me at this point.
Consider me provoked.
Now, I'm one of those people, I defend this dungeon all the time, but man.
Repent.
I mean, I know I need to use summons and stuff. Like, I'm not playing it optimally right now. It is costing me.
Definitely will. Lost.
Yeah, I don't feel like micromanaging my party here. Oh, screw this dungeon, man. Yeah, I really just wanted to finish this version, but yeah, I might just have to call it a stream, because it is, this dungeon just wears on you, man. It's awful. It just takes so long. Why? Why does it have to take so long? Why does every room have to be filled to the brim with all these stupid enemies?
I I won't be halted.
Oh, man.
Grotus awaits
Also, I'll
us.
be able to stream tomorrow, so I'm trying to knock out more of it today.
Unworthy. I'm glad you called.
You know what? Get back.
I am ready.
My skills are getting rusty.
Share your will. Here!
Alright, we should have it this time. Come on now.
A clever ploy.
Why does that keep happening? Stop that. I can't even tell what's going on. It's just so darn laggy. Yeah, I'm trying to. Why don't you come back over here and let Harem do his thing? Ha! Okay. Nice. Take him down, Harem. You almost got him. Alright, do I have any resurrect or raise dead scrolls left? If not, I might be. There we go. We'll use that one.
Ask.
Esmo, access, yes.
Yes.
Plus, we're almost done. I mean, once we finish this basement level, I've accomplished everything. I only have a few more rooms to do, so I'm going to try and knock it out real fast. We'll do the library puzzle in the next one.
Done. We do it my way.
Hey, Sheikah.
Onwards.
Potions for healing? They don't heal very much. Like, they heal for just a pittance in there. I don't find them worthwhile. At this stage of the game, anyway. In the early game, yeah, they're great,
I
but
lead. You follow.
late game, no. You gotta heal with
How curious.
spells. Oh, you mean after combat's done? Yeah, I can do that. But it takes a long time because they took out the ability to press spacebar after you do it. So you have to sit here and click it like this. Oh, I'm using it on the wrong person. Which is just annoying. Now, if I had the resources to do it with spells, I mean, it's faster. And it's I mean, I have plenty of resources to spare at this point, so it's not like a detriment either way. Well, they're all pretty much pointless at this point. It's even like moderate wounds. Let's see. Yeah, moderate wounds. Barely a trickle. Mysterious wounds is okay, but nah.
We do it my way.
I find it more convenient to just use the spells. Now, if I was trying to be optimal, yeah, I'd probably use the potions and then worry about the spells.
I'm not afraid.
He doesn't have any of his buffs up, so he might be in a bit of a pickle here. Okay. Where's my last save at? Tell me it wasn't before this fight. So I don't have any more raised dead scrolls. What? Oh, wait, no, I had one more. Shoot. Yeah, I'm too tired for this. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream. I'm getting burned out of this dungeon. I'm not having fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm not gonna play. So that's gonna do it for tonight, everybody. Sorry, I lost my enthusiasm. But this dungeon is awful. Stupid. Stupid dungeon. I mean, the first 2 times it wasn't too bad, but the third time, that takes the cake. I'm struggling to get through it a third time. Oh, whoops. Oh, no, I found out why the game was so slow. I was recording and streaming at the same time. I didn't mean to record. I accidentally pressed the key. That's why it was slow. Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. Oh no, I probably won't be able to stream tomorrow. But Sunday, I do plan on finishing the game. So come prepared and buckle up. Yeah, so it was my own fault. It was a user error. That's why I was having problems with the game. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the conversations. I'll see you guys in the next one on Sunday.